Hey yeah, it's Whimsy and we're back today with more Alan Wake Remastered. We are almost done with episode 2, I believe. Taken, I think is the name of the episode. I am loving the story so far. I'm really enjoying this game. I think it's amazing. I love the narrative. I've talked about this before, but I love all the callbacks as well to Max Payne. I don't know if there's any other callbacks to other Remedy games, like maybe Death Rally or something like that. I have no idea, but there's definitely a lot of it for Max Payne, so that's really enjoyable to me. I'll be continuing to take notes as I go when I feel the need to for the, you know, the characters and all that. Oh, and also, it was annoying me so, it was bothering me so much, right? When I was like, oh, last episode I was like, oh, Barry reminds me a lot of a character in Max Payne and I couldn't remember the name. It's Vinny Gognitti. Okay, that's the name. I went back at my notes and all that and my playthrough and such, and that was the name. That's who he reminds me so much of, like the voice and all of that. And I was like, it wouldn't surprise me if it's like the same VA or something. So I checked. I was too curious. I was like, is Vinny Gognitti same VA? And yes, it is the same performer. So I am very proud of myself. I was like, okay, I'm following a little bit. It really, the cadence, you know, like everything sounded so similar. So fun fact, yeah, it is the same. I'm sure you guys will be saying it in the comment section. I haven't started uploading this playthrough yet, so I don't know what you guys wrote or will write, rather. But yeah, I'm sure you guys were like, yeah, actually it is the same. So that's really cool. I hope you're enjoying the playthrough. I can't wait to start sharing it. That's pretty much it. Let's jump into it. Let's go. Yes, we were on a cliffhanger a little bit. I am sans car, which I don't appreciate, so we'll go back right here. Boop. Boop. Here we go. Right here. And there might be stuff in here as well. Oh, there's another car. That's nice. It's always nice. Checkpoint. Oh! Oops. I'm sorry if you can hear dogs in the background. I don't know what's going on. But they are going off. Maybe someone's entering the house. I'm kidding. I have a lot of family in the house, so it's probably just someone we know. Elderwood National Park. That's it. We're back. We are back. I'm sure nothing's changed around here, right? Like it's probably all the same. You know what? I will check. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to get out. I will check. Because we never know. The dog is not back. Damn it. We never know. We never know. I'll check on the other side as well. Nah, nothing new. That's fine. Oops. Okay. Here we go. Huh? We glitched through some, I don't know, texture. Oh. guess I'll just continue by foot. What? 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 What the fuck was that?
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Uh-huh. What the fuck, bro? Oh, that's not all? Of course that's not all. Oh, come on. I was not prepared today. I don't know why. I knew I was gonna play this game, you know, but for some reason I was I don't know. Not expecting that. Oh, Barry?
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my
Not
wife?
Barry.
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
I've already been here. I've already been everywhere. So, yeah, this man knows that I can change things by writing them into existence. So that's crazy. Oh, yeah.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Yeah. I'm coming, Barry. Jesus.
I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Can you let me in?
Ow, make them go away, please.
I have to fight them before he lets me in. Let me in! My god. Come on. I'm trying.
You can open the door now.
Jesus.
They're gone.
Hey, Al.
Dude.
I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Yeah.
I sent Barry to the town to
stress
ask
I'm
around about
under.
a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back.
But didn't she... Oh. Didn't she...
For me, the supernatural had
Go
always
into the
been nothing
lake?
but a metaphor for the human psyche. A tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's
Yeah.
pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
Why does
We'll
she
be
speak
there
like
in less
that?
than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come
Yeah,
back
she's
soon.
weird.
Welcome to the Oh Dear
Diner.
Good girl.
Hell no. Oh my god. Immediately I knew the way she was speaking. This feels like a movie, you know what I mean? Like a really goddamn good movie. Because of the episodes, I guess, and the way it's filmed, you know what I mean? It's probably copyrighted, so...
Previously on Alan Wake. Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Ransom.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff.
Nightingale.
Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl.
Oh,
Always
the
pays her
limp.
rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and, get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the
See?
lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer.
What?
But I ran a bunch of searches.
Yes.
Couldn't find a
Tom the
single
poet.
thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake
Yes.
erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Oh. What?
Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Okay, so I thought we were living the Tom timeline.
Just follow me. It's not far.
Shut up. But this is 2010, I believe. We saw a calendar. And it's the 60th Deer Fest. So, what I'm getting at is this is not the same period of time. I didn't know Thomas Zane lived back in 1970. Because I read about the volcano eruption last episode in the ranger where Rusty was. So yeah, that is definitely, I think that was that there? No, it was when we were in the woods, I believe. Anyways, I read it somewhere. Maybe it was with the tree. I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was with the tree with like the, you know, the years. So I don't understand how we can be living that so many years later. You know what I mean? Like 40 years later. Yeah. Like exactly 40 years later, or... You know what I mean? Huh. How old are we actually? Like Wake, Alan Wake? No, we were 40, right?
Listen, I got things to do. This place don't run itself.
Sorry, sir. Sparking River Estates, mobile home, court spaces and rentals, lot manager. So yeah, I don't understand how we could be living that. It's like we're rewriting something that was already written.
Oh, give me a break, mister. Can we just get a move on?
And Thomas was also a writer. Obviously, he was like poet. Because the poster said... and he had books as well in his... Who's cutting some wood? Wood chucking? What was I saying? Yeah, it was, a film by Thomas Zane, but based on a story by Alan Wake. But now I'm like wondering if it's... I don't know. We'll see, I guess. You thought I was coming already? Okay. This is a really nice trailer park. Honestly. I love how it's so peaceful during the day, but as soon as the night comes, then it's like all hell breaks loose. I really enjoy that we have those moments of weird fever dream stuff during the day, you know? And then at night it's like the horror settles in. It's pretty cool. It's a good duality, basically, is what I mean. You have a bit of a break where you can breathe a little. Because if it was just horror non-stop, you kind of get tired a little, or you get desensitized to it. But in this format, it works really well. Okay, this is gonna be a hot take. But I was thinking that, like, during the cutscene. And it's a hot take that doesn't even make any sense, okay? But bear with me. I think you'll understand what I mean. This game, to me, is like a much better... I can't say this, people are gonna hate my guts. It's a much better version without the choice-based consequences of Until Dawn. And I don't know why I thought that, because it's not like Until Dawn at all. You know what I mean? But I think maybe it's the vibe of it, and the way the characters are moving kind of reminds me of Until Dawn. Like the way they speak or something, like it's just... And sometimes some of the dialogue is like... weird a little bit, like in Until Dawn, but it makes sense in this setting. Whereas in Until Dawn, it was just cringe. Does that make sense? Okay. I didn't really like Until Dawn. I played it before I had a channel. I love watching other people play it. I think watching other people play is really fun. Playing it myself, I didn't really like it for multiple reasons. But, yeah, this is like much better for me. And it has no choices. Like, I don't even know why I make that comparison. But I thought that during the cutscene. It crossed my mind.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Oh, is that where she lives? Okay, wait a minute. Coffee! The dogs are, Are they cleaning? I guess they are. It's cleaning day. Yeah, it's a nice trailer park. Look at that. Like, everyone is close to each other. Like, obviously all trailer parks are, but even the, like, the houses, the trailers, are really nice. Randy's dogs. Open. Dogs. Hot dog, big dog, chili dog, monster dog, belly burster, corn dog, taco dog, trailer trash dog. Special plates, Granny's Claws clam chowder. Sparking, not sparkling. River special, Asgardian chicken parmesan, Cauldron Lake deep fry plate, and Zanny chicken fried steak. Zanny like Zane. Rabbit food. Salad with chicken, small side salad, extra dressing. Wow. Extra fixing just as for him. Until midnight. And until 3 a.m. That's crazy. Hey, I'm hungry. Hey. Give me something. Okay, I'm looking out for any type of QR code we could come across. Because so far, there were 2 at the beginning of episode. So 2 is
it gets better.
A coincidence.
A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier.
What?
They were lovers.
What?
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al.
Wait.
I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver.
The Lady
I asked
of Light.
around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
What do you mean you just dropped that information? That is insane. You're telling me that the Dark Presence was Thomas Zane lover and she drowned in Cauldron Lake before the volcano erupted? And Cynthia was there back then. So clearly, because I've always thought that the morning lady, who just said good girl last episode, I thought that was the Dark Presence, because I don't remember. I think it was it Cynthia who talked about that? Oh no, it was a manuscript. It was in a manuscript. They were like, yeah, lurking in the shadows, blah blah, just like she did for us in the diner. So I was like, okay, that's the Dark Presence probably, or something. Maybe not. But if it is, it's Barbara. And they call her like the hag, dark stuff, whatever. So she's the Dark Presence. And since we're living through it, right? Like we're living the same thing as Thomas right now. 40 years later. Technically, Alice would be the Dark Presence? I'm confused! That's insane. That's an insane piece of information you just gave me. Game? What do you mean? I need more info. Huh? Huh? Crazy work. I can't jump right now. Why is he... What is he doing? What did you put there? Oh, this is so nice. You can have a dog here and it has enough place to just go around. You know what I mean? It's not a bad trailer park at all. Ow. Bonk on the head. That was so funny. Wait, I'm trying to do it again. Boom. That was like perfectly on his head. Okay, we can go back first. Mm-hmm. That's so creepy. Like, imagine seeing Alan on the other side of this window, like... Is that us? Oh my god, it is. Okay, never mind. We'll never be as creepy as that. Never mind. She outdoes us in the creepiness. Oh. It's pictures of us on her wall. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. Here's a coffee inside. Knock, knock. She was already there. What did we hear?
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
The way we heard like toom, 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 but she was already in front of the door.
Hey, this is really good. Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al?
Oh,
Al, what's...
the coffee spiked. Of course it is.
Barry! What?
They're so stupid.
What?
How do I get the coffee? I mean, like the collectible. Maybe during the night.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
That was Thomas Zane!
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on.
That's Thomas Zane speaking.
Turn the light on.
Speaking to us.
Back to work, boy.
Back to work. Yeah, so definitely.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
This is such
She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
So we're not living through the same thing exactly. We're just being influenced in the same way as Thomas Zane. It's hiding in my Barbara's skin. So Barbara wasn't always with a dark presence inside of her, basically. Medicated to hate. Yeah, I was about to say it's such a good... Oh my god. It's such a good, how do you say this in English? Parallel, I guess, to actual writers who have trouble with their editors, who are just revising all of their work, and they find it so hard to be creative under such a strict regime, I guess. I don't know how to say, but yeah. Like, I wonder if...
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
I wonder if the writer of this game have ever felt like that. Cooking with corn.
Welcome to the
Jesus
Oh Dear
Christ.
Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I didn't see
I
you
couldn't
there.
work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more.
Yeah, 2010.
So handsome.
My god, she scared me so bad.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Randolph calls the police.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
You know what? That's good. No problem. I have no problem with that. Wait, did I miss... Did I miss a QR code somewhere? It's pretty hard to miss though. Like, you still have that kind of thing on your... Like, I'm not trying to judge, you know what I mean? Believe in change. Like, you can do whatever you want with your room, you know what I mean? But I feel like the fact that they put this into the game is just to express how naive and still young and childish she is, you know? As a grown-ass woman. She's like... Yeah. Believe in change and there's butterflies. I see what you're doing. I see the imagery. Okay, so now I just go back. Oh. Sure.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
Yeah, I had a, you know, argument with Danny. You know Danny, and...
Danny?
Then I got in trouble with the law.
Oh, wait! Oh, yeah! That's the dude who was in the hold-up cell.
Something like that, Walt.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's, you know, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today.
He's out again.
And now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
Stay near the lights.
Yeah, I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. But, you know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure that you will walk away? Why'd you love deception? Love me this way.
A bat? I don't have any weapons. Oh. Hey, Randolph?
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI!
There you are.
Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest!
Hemingway.
Move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane!
What the hell? That's crazy. Why would they just shoot like that?
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Wow.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Mr. Wake, come on!
I don't want to miss pages. Oh no. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
There! We have the suspect in sight!
Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god. Oh Lord. Thankfully they don't have dogs. I hope I'm not missing any manuscript. I see it, I see it.
He's gone. Come on, guys. We need to head him off.
The dark presence sleeps during the day.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Uh-huh. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. For decades, exactly 40 years to be exact. Yeah. I see. So it's because of Thomas Zane, the poet. The dark presence came up. Got into Barbara. And then got out, like went back in prison into its home. Until we, with the same type of power as Thomas, where we can like rewrite things, until we came, I guess. Hi.
Come in, Agent Nightingale. This is Sheriff Breaker. Over.
Nightingale, over.
What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me you fired at Wake and you didn't have a gun. You almost hit a civilian instead. Over.
Yeah.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase. I don't have time for this.
Well, make the time. You can't just go shooting at people in my town. Over.
Yeah.
I'm a federal agent pursuing a fugitive. You want to discuss my methods, Sheriff? Make an appointment. Over.
You stay right where you are, Agent Nightingale. I'm on my way. Out.
She's on our side.
All units are advised that the suspect may be armed. Approach with caution. James out.
Rose visited by the dark presence.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in
So
Rose's
wait
ear.
a minute. So was this written? Wait. Maybe this was written by Thomas. I always thought it was written by Alan.
Departure by Alan Wake.
Never mind.
The man turned to face me. His face was
Never
covered in
mind.
shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was as... The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it...
Uh-huh.
I heard them before I saw them.
Speaking in first
At
person.
first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident.
It's really his
I
manuscript.
stepped into the gas station's garage.
And he
It
was like, oh,
dark and
my
quiet.
manuscript, my manuscript.
The place was a mess. It looked like...
Okay, so he keeps talking in first person here, and then here.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden
By
stop
the
at
way,
the
that
end.
is crazy.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor. The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands.
No, okay, it's really Alan. Never mind. We wrote all this during the week that we don't remember. We wrote and we wrote and we wrote, and we put it into motion, basically. I believe that's what happened. We wrote. Maybe the dark presence forced us, Barbara? Maybe she forced us. Or something. But there's a week we don't remember. That's a fact. So maybe we wrote all this that we're actually going through now in this timeline because of that. Because we don't remember writing it. Maybe? Oh my god, this is so good.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer,
Oh, maybe I
not a
would've seen-
monster.
Maybe I would have seen on the bridge. What in the hell?
I've lost contact with the men you assigned to me. It's Wake's doing.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
The dark presence.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
I thought I saw something. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Well, bye bye. Oopsie. Kaboom. So I believe the Dark Presence is currently helping us. Because she needs us to continue writing? Okay, I can go up and I can go there as well. Let's go up first. Come on. I'm just checking everywhere. Just in case we see something weird.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, Mulligan, what are you doing? Come on!
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scott about him, you know what I mean? Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Yeah. Alrighty then. I need weapons. Is what I need. Ideally.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a fight.
I had to try. What in the hell? Ah, that's a light. I can just use it. I'll just go around first.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Lord. Okay. Can't do it again. Good job. Speedrunner. Tactic. No. Just no. No, no, no. No weapons! I don't like the sound it makes. I said I don't like it, but I love it. You know what I mean?
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Yeah.
Team 1, come in. Over.
There is
Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker.
no more Team
Report.
1.
Over. Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
There's no one. My God. Something here? No. Unbelievable. What? Oh, Lord. Nice. They're so much faster than me too, like, it's actually a problem. Here.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
Yeah, that's crazy in a village like this.
No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you.
What do you want the radio station to do? Like,
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
oh, it's just batteries. This is just instrumental. Anyways. That was nice. A nice little break. Oh, boop, boop, boop. Of course. was touched by the dark
Touched by the
Let's
dark
see.
presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Goodbye. Yes. Goodbye. Of course. Not very kind, is it? That was nice. More of the radio thing? No? Guess not. Guess we're just zooming. Almost there. Sir. Excuse me. I think that's a manuscript page. No, it's just the light. Never mind.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect?
Come on.
The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well...
Let the trash sort themselves out.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate
Like,
viewpoint,
absolutely
Lorna.
no empathy.
How can I be sure?
We've heard this one before, I think. Oh, it's not just a light, it's... What is that? Oh yeah, it is. I haven't seen a QR code yet. Maybe in the radio station.
I had no idea how to get to the coal mine. Maine would know. And I had a feeling I wouldn't get a chance to ask anyone else anytime soon.
The Night Owl. The voice of Pat Maine all night, every night.
Oh, here's a
Early
little
bird,
surprise.
start your day
The
7 to
famous
10.
writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
Yeah.
It looks like Mr. Wake is going to need a moment before we can talk, so let me give you a little background while he prepares himself. You've all heard the name, of course. Alan Wake is the author of a very successful series of Alex Casey crime novels. He's changed gears, though. He's now working on a horror story. Now, you probably know that
I'm on
Mr.
a
Wake
wait.
is a somewhat controversial figure. Had a few ugly encounters with the paparazzi in recent years, although, speaking for myself, it's hard to blame him for that.
Go on.
Regular listeners will remember that I met him on the ferry last week. He's avoided the spotlight pretty well, but here he is, taking some time out of his vacation to talk to us.
How can I be sure you'll walk away?
I'm
glad
so
I
glad
waited.
you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown.
Why does he keep going?
Don't
My God.
Whoa, everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here. Right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
He's crazy.
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Damn. All right, Alan.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
There's a train. He just keeps calling us every possible author's name he can think
Nightingale
of.
stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
I wonder why, like, that was earlier, you know? And that's now. So I don't know, we don't get them in a very chronological way. It's not chronological.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between. There was no misunderstanding. Cauldron Lake was where Alice and I had stayed, but there was no cabin.
Yeah, Alice is also going to be, I don't know, taken by the by the dark presence. Now I'm safe, right? That's pretty cool. And now I have a gun. Lord. Okay, that works. I'm wondering if there's anything up here, because that's not where the objective is, so... I'm curious. Where does this go? They didn't block it off. Should I not do this? Oh, this goes to the The top. Okay, it's probably what I need to do after I go to the train depot, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't go right now. That's gonna take a while. Lord, have mercy. My god. No. Ah. What's this?
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Uh-huh. That's also weird. Like someone knows we would need. Oh lord. I like the sound of this. Of course. Oh wow. Come on. Hell yeah. That was really satisfying. I guess you can use those as well. You can just go around and use those. Ah! The darkness controls the taken. That makes sense. Who wrote that, eh? Is it Cynthia? Because she knows we would use lights. Oh boy. Oh. Goodness gracious, okay? That game. This game. So scary. Which one is this? Attacked by a bulldozer? What do you mean?
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes.
Wait,
Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster.
We've had this encounter.
Then it came for me.
No? We're gonna have another encounter like that? I feel like we've had that one. Please stop. There's a light. And there's a train. I didn't go up there, but I don't know.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
What?
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
That was hella weird. Attacked by a possessed object.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching.
My hair is really bugging me today.
For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force.
Jeez.
I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
A heavy object. Did I miss a page? No, don't tell me I missed a page. Ah. A cache. Thank you, Cynthia. I don't know. Lady of Light, thank you. Anyone else? That's what I thought. We're at 19 batteries, that's crazy. Please don't breathe in my ear.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Guys, I should have went to the radio station. I'll be right back. I missed a manuscript here. Ah! Thank God I went back.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Yeah, I want to go back to the tower with the red blinking light. That's what I meant by radio station. I guess it's not really the radio station. But I feel like I thought we would go there after or something, but maybe not. So yeah, I'll try that. Okay. Here we are. I don't know, like, you know, but we can go, so it was worth it.
Danny had stepped out, but what stumbled back in was something else. Something alien. A monster. Walter tried to kill it, first with his fists, then a chair. It wouldn't die. Instead, it kept coming, unaffected by the beating it had taken. After Walter managed to kick it down the cellar stairs, fear took over. He ran, got behind the wheel, gunned the engine. The booze wouldn't make him forget, but he knew he had.
I'm sorry, but that was also before. That's all before. What? Make it make sense. Alright! That was quite the long way round to get a manuscript page, but we got it. So there's that. There's still so many. We're not gonna finish the episode in today's episode. But it's okay. Let's go back down. There's also a coffee. I don't know how many we are at now. Where can you see that again? I don't remember. Statistics. 36 out of 100. Let's go. All right, now we're back. That's better. He ran, let me tell you. He's gonna be a true athlete by the end of this game. Checkpoint. Here we go. I wonder if his stamina gets better throughout the game. That would be cool. A cool detail. Like the invisible gauge gets better. Maybe. Oh lord. Of course.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Okay, sure. That's fine. Wow, we don't die a lot, but we do sometimes. It happens. All the objects. Well. Isn't this the consequences of your own actions?
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Okay. That works, right?
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left.
Wait,
no guilt either. Not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Wait, who? Oh, the dude that wants the ransom.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Heavy duty. Okay. I am down for that. All right. I'm sure this story will be better than Stephen King. Okay. I'm sure. Can you go up there? No. I thought maybe. Okay, cool, cool. So we can use that. We can use the environment a little more. Cool. Like that. Hell yeah. That was pretty good. Of course. Yeah. Can I go back out? A flare anymore, but I had a gun flare. I could have used that. In light, you can hurt them. Best believe I know that. Just stop playing soon. Ah. Night Springs.
Unaware that they're merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion.
I love the music as well. It's pretty cool.
Madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs.
What's it gonna be this time?
Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derlis' trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derlith, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course,
Mr. Derlith.
This looks like an intro of a porno or something.
What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
Never mind.
Oh, Mr. Derlith, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory.
Ew! Wow! Alien!
Be calm.
Shh. Alvin Derlith learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you.
Interesting.
And such quests always bear fruit. Night Springs.
Interesting, because mythology has been used quite a bit, you know, in Remedy games, especially Norse mythology. So, it's just an interesting little observation. Wake attacked by the dark presence.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Oh. Again. Oh. Oh. There's emergency stuff everywhere, by the way. Well, okay. Ay, ay, ay. This is bad. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh. That was cool. It was a cool little fight. I took a lot of batteries as well because I was like, might as well, there's emergency stuff, so we'll be okay. There's a coffee there. Whew. Give me that. Thank you. So that was the bulldozer thing. So we did see another one we can use. Alright, just a second. Thought maybe I could go. Ah! Okay, never mind.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Part 2 of episode 3. And now it's the day again. That's nice.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
Alright, I'll stop here.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
We can't read that. Hey, that's gonna be a cool,
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true.
Yeah, of course it is.
The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
So cool. This is gonna be such a fun part, like with the car, but during the day it's gonna be very different from what we've seen so far. I'm loving this game. I'm really having a great time with it. And the more the narrative is uncovered, the more interesting it gets, so I'm excited for the rest. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!